What's up, my people? It's your boy. It's Big Skeet, Conversation 100. What's poppin'? Today, man, I'm just capping again, man. Just talking, man. Just trying to get people to understand how bad it is out here right now for us as black people. And I'm not saying that it's been good, but I mean, in my lifetime, you know what I'm saying? In my lifetime, this is like the worst that it has gotten for us as a black people. And I'm here in Conversation 100 today to talk about a solution and talk about how we can get together on social media and have a conversation about a solution, about changing the narrative, or changing what's going on. Well, I mean, with our youth, you know what I'm saying, and even the older black people, not just the youth, because we all being unalived, we're all being sent to prisons, and a lot of us is not deserving of that. Okay, when you got a guy who could run you down and shoot you in your back, unalive you, and gets self-defense, I don't understand that. That's not even computing with me. I don't understand how that's even the law. And then when you got another young man who defends himself, you know, unalive the young man, rest in peace, and he doesn't even get self-defense. He gets 35 years. 35 years. And I'm not talking about a thug. I'm not talking about a gangbanger. I'm not talking about a robber. I'm not talking about a thief. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about a young man who had a future, who had something going for him. You know, wasn't a bad guy. You know, 3.7 grade point average, right? We talking about a guy captain of a football team, captain of the track team. He gets 35 years for trying to get dry, for trying to get out of the rain. So, I mean, I'm saying that to say, I'm tired of all the protests and all the racist rhetoric all over social media for black people. That's not gonna help. Not gonna help. I saw a picture the other day on the social media where a black guy was urinating on this young man who was unalive. Urinating on his grave. How is that going to help? How is that going to do anything but enrage these people even more? And I'm not saying we shouldn't be scared. We shouldn't be scared, but we should definitely be aware. I mean, so we getting the short end of the stick. So I say that to say I'm wondering when does black people get together, throw out racial rhetoric, throw out all that, and just have a conversation with black people and understand that it's somebody out there with the right question that'll spark the right answer. Because right now there is no answer. You know, no matter what we do, we lose. We can't protect ourselves anymore in this country. Why? Because this country, it ain't for us. It has never been for us. Man, I'm not on here crying about it. You know, I'm not on here crying about it because one thing that's true, that's fact, that no matter what happens or how long it happens, us as a black people, we're gonna always persevere. We're gonna always come out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna always do, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna always be that person that's not gonna lay down. We haven't laid down for this long. But that doesn't make it, but just because we can adapt, and we can and once they throw a rock, you know what I'm saying, we know how to sometimes block that rock and go another route and do something different. That doesn't mean it's fair. That doesn't mean that we should have to do that all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that, okay, all black people are saints, or that all the crime against black people that's been against black people that they were wrong and we were right. No, I'm not that naive. And I know you people aren't either. But it comes to a point where when you're right, you shouldn't be wrong. You should be labeled as wrong. You shouldn't be. This guy, I feel so bad for him. You get 35 years, and all they had to do was leave him alone, man. He wasn't bothering nobody. And everybody all over social media, you got these black people, you got white people saying that he brought a knife. He brought a knife. Listen, I go nowhere. I don't leave home without being strapped. Never. Grocery store. I mean, I don't care. I don't care where you see me at. Understand, best believe that I'm strapped. I'm always that way. But the reason that I haven't had to use what I call, something for self-defense or something to keep a person off of me. The reason that I haven't had to use that because nobody has bothered me. And it goes the same with this guy. It has 7 knives. But if you don't bother him, you don't have him. Never do we have him. You just left him alone. Why people can't understand that, I don't understand. You know, if you don't like me, then you don't like me. If you're a white person, Chinese, whatever, and you don't like me, fine. But just because you don't like me doesn't give you a reason to put your hands on me or to approach me in any type of violent way that'll make me react. I feel sorry for the little guy, man, who was unalive. I really do. Because it was just how he was raised. And still, he was a teenager, man. He was still a kid. I mean, but that's just how he was raised. So who do you blame for that? Doesn't really matter. Because in the end, we get the short end of the stick. Me being a black man and I go to court in front of a jury of my peers, right? Is a jury of my peers 12 white people? Man, it's a slippery slope. But we have to have that conversation, y'all. You know, everybody need to get together. I mean, I don't care where you're from. I don't care what project you're from. I don't care. None of that. None of that matters. None of that matters. They're trying to send us back to the Stone Age, man. And if you can't understand that, then you're ignorant. But being ignorant, that doesn't give it, that doesn't make it right because you're ignorant to what's going on. So what you have to do, you have to start getting knowledge and understanding what's going on and how they're taking away seats and how they're taking away everything that we, as a black people, represent. They don't want us to represent any part of nothing. You know, anytime you're a black 5-star general who's been in the wars, who's been down those lines and understand what's going on. Anytime you get rid of him because the color of his skin, because he didn't vote for that regime, then you got to see what's going on. It's a lot of questions, but it ain't just not enough answers for us. You couldn't put a 34 count felon in the White House if he was black. How did that happen? That's just one question. How did that happen? How do you run a worldwide pedophilia ring and nobody goes to prison? How do you have the names of people who've touched unalive, SAID, young kids, babies? How do you have those answers but no solution to what to do with it? It's a double standard. It's been like that. We know this. But I'm here to say, like, what's the answer to this? Like, what, I mean, we need, I mean, it's an answer to it. It's a way, I mean, everything, every problem is a way to solve that problem. And it's not always violence. I don't know, y'all, but I just want to have that conversation. And we're gonna have that conversation. You know, on Conversation 100 Live. It's coming soon. And I want everybody to chime in, give me some questions or some answers of what you think we could do different, or what can be done different to change what's going on. Because I just had a grandson, he's not even a month old. And I worry. My son, my oldest son is 32. I worry. I have a younger son. I worry. It's a lose-lose. And what can we do to win finally? And then, not even win, let's just put us on level playing ground. And we'll go from there. See, one thing about Black people, we're resilient, right? No matter what happens, no matter how bad they treat us, we usually come out okay. We don't have a choice. A lot of those choices that we had have been taken away through courts. I mean, just period. I ain't mean to be over this long with this, man, but this is real, bro. I hope y'all feel me. Take it to heart that if we don't get together, it's gonna get worse. And you said, how can it get worse? It can get worse. It's your boy. It's Big Skeet Conversation 100. Remember, free Poochie G. Rest in peace to the Don Milk. You know, it's your boy.